Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Inevitable.
You got the cannon, you know, you have some nice wombo combo, you have a great
Yeah.
ball carrier. Pick up the Orianna. It's a little bit more fun than, than the Azir, I think.
Is it really?
I'm a little bit biased because
I know.
yeah, these junglers about to come head-to-head potentially as Umpty is down here, but the dive is coming through. Life with the great base breaker, but with the teleport coming in, you see that Gen.G cannot further commit, and that's just going to be a failed dive here. Great response from Fredit BRION, and they will pick up the first blood in the bottom lane. This teleport, but as you mentioned, by the time they saw Umpty, they just called off the whole play. They were like, nope, okay. Unfortunate, but, you know, just going to have to take a loss on this one. He is going very far forward. Really wants to take this one as Life is going to get engaged, but so is Lava as in they go onto him, and the Wombo combo comes through. That final Q from Rascal will finish off the Rise. And it goes over to Fredit BRION. And now, Ruler in a little bit of an awkward spot here. He does have the flash. He is going to hold on to it just barely. The Rise not quite able to bounce. Here comes Delight, though, looking for the engage, trying to get onto anyone he possibly can. It will be the Xin Zhao.
Look at Rascal.
Is going to go for that Crescent Guard and gets knocked in. Big shockwave now, and Rascal is looking for the flank, but now Ruler, once the energy comes up, he's going to go down as well. But immediately a couple of kills traded back into the pockets of Gen.G. And BDD has a very healthy mana bar at this point in time. They're just going to be able to kite them down. Umpty trying to run away here. As thinking about the Q coming in here, he will go for it. Smites it, tries to get away, and now Rascal will go for the Slicing Maelstrom. As they're trying to chip down Rascal with a bit of damage from the help. Didn't look like Ruler picked up any of that gold, which is a bit unfortunate. Would imagine it went all to Clid.
Yeah.
So, not great.
I like Umpty's great escape attempt. As Rascal.
Yeah, trying to get on top of Rascal here, and that will be enough with the help of the Realm Warp and the rest of the team. And that is a huge amount of press safety. But now Shield Bow's down, his Flash is down. Hoya doesn't even have to teleport. He's getting another free turret up here in the top lane while this is all going down.
And the timing here is really important because that pick on Ruler might have felt bad, but
other than that, they've had an identity. They've been making it work so far. This Infernal should go over to them. Yep, they're not able to get in range, but here comes the Slicing Maelstrom. It is going to be exhausted, and immediately Clid's getting low. Rascal has to go into a stopwatch. He's going to go down, and Umpty not even going to get traded for it. You see the shield on the Life here. He has to flash away, and Fredit BRION very much in control of this game. They pick up the that matchup. Feels like the Curse of Live Sandbox from spring. Definitely do not want to see that again. And yeah, I mean, Gen.G aren't out of this game, but again, it's really cool. Right?
yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, it's all that matters.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
At those
if you check
stats.
my OPGG, right, like 20%. Infernal on the backswing. Not 100% sure if that was on purpose, but it looked cool. Gen.G just going to commit to it here. We're going to go for a bit of a 50-50, and it will go the way of Gen.G. Clid gets the smite, but immediately down goes the set. So Gen.G say we just got to get the hell out of here. The flashes will come. And it looks like Clid is going to be in a bit of trouble. He's trying to charge away onto some minions. He actually, yeah, I don't know about this one for Fredit BRION. They're trying to hold a Phalanx here. They get the root down onto Life, but it is a set. But look at the poke that comes out of the Gnar into the wall is gigantic as he's going to be able to pick up 3. A triple kill for the Rise of all people. And now Ruler is left all alone here in the jungle. No way for him to get away. Only BDD lives, and the turn is perfect from Fredit BRION, and they will get this Baron.
Umpty flashing the Jin Air green wings out there. And what a beautiful play. Because Fredit BRION, they know the moment that we start this Baron, I don't even think they necessarily wanted to. They just want Gen.G to run into them. They were more than ready for it, and the turn is just beautiful. Hoya getting that free-man knockup. Delight jumping into a series as, oh, Hoya, that's not good.
Okay. Stopwatch comes out for, I really don't know the reason. 2v1, that's just going to be a straight-up kill. Probably should have held on to that for the next team fight, but it is what it is. You know, maybe trying to buy some time, give him the benefit of the doubt as this team is pushing in with Baron. It does mean that 2 members of Gen.G will be out of position to potentially defend for a little bit longer of a time. And the push will continue.
You of that one.
Life's got a interesting angle. He's actually considering getting in on this one, but we saw this before. I mean, the Rise has infinite lockdown, and now we're at the Wellmore coming in. Everybody else on the side of Gen.G is just going to get caught. Fredit BRION immediately call their bluff and say, what are you doing here? And they will absolutely knock him down. Looking for Clit as well. Want to get this jungler 100% out before they do go for this objective. That looks like he should be going down eventually here.
Yeah, I was like, is he going to ult or flash and like try to extend it? No. And it's great, then you can excuse that, right? If there's a really good angle, but it just feels like they're sitting in base and scaling and trying to make it work that way. But in this case, you actually need to do that because Fredit BRION are playing incredible.
Yeah.
Oya sitting there as well.
And you see the damage that they have even with just 2 people on the Baron. Look at Clit, he's like, do I go in? I don't think so. And now we have Meganar up on the top side. You need to turn tail and run as fast as you possibly can because Oya's angry, and we have teleport in the top side. You could just delay their backs and try to 4v5 push them away and maybe even take an inhibitor here as Lava.
It's really well played from Fredit BRION, and with how far ahead they are, and now also finishing the Ghost Blade. That's not an item I've seen in a really long time. But it does make sense, because as mentioned previously, I think Gen are making a strong case for this not quite yet being the final game yet, with an immense lead. It's really nice to play teamfights as there is live.
Finally, we have a flank. Meganar, though, is available, and immediately Gen.G are like, actually, no. Actually, never mind. We were just kidding. Please don't hit me. Yeah, Fredit BRION just, they continue with their Baron push. They have Meganar available now. Hoya can step up. This will easily net them a couple of inhibitors, if not more than that at this point. Bottom lane getting pretty close, and you see Hoya is running on down. He already did his job by standing there on the Meganar. Now he can...
Relatively often when Umti's not having a great game.
Oh, man. Oh, the Everfrost. Oh, it's enough, and the Q comes through. And that's going to be Lava shutting down his mid lane opponents just like that.
That's the Law King. Doesn't even need
Okay.
Oh.
Well. Yeah, I think we can pack it up and go to game 3 now. It's time to move on to the next one. Ruler is going to get engaged upon here alongside of Rascal, who thankfully for him has a splash, but it's probably still not going to matter. Gets walloped into his death, and the white flag is raised by Delight. He says, you guys got to surrender now, and they will. Game 3 will happen. Fredit BRION with awesome play here in game number 2 do bring us on to the next.